Greetings, gang. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. So let's get a quick energy check-in to see what's going on with you guys for the next cycle. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my moderators. I think I saw MS. I'm not sure who else was in here, gang. But shout out to everybody. All right. So, collective, the first two cards you guys got was the King of Swords in reverse and the Four of Cups. I feel like somebody like, I don't care about that King of Swords in reverse. Bottom of the deck, overall energy is the Four of Wands in the upright position. I feel like this King of Swords in reverse is trying to bring you some type of mental conflict. I feel like you're ignoring it though. Um, this King of Swords in reverse caused a lot of conflict as well as what Spirit is saying. You don't care about it. Four of Wands with the Ten of Cups in the upright position. So like your main concern right now is just like having a happy home, having abundance, having everything peaceful. And so even if someone is like, because I feel like this King of Swords in reverse is like running their mouth a lot. Like they're running their mouth. Spirit says to somebody that has water and air. So this person could have water and air, or the person they're running their mouth to has water and air. Either way, it's like you are in this Four of Cups energy where you like, you can't be bothered. You just like, you know what? I know somebody on the outside is like toxic or whatever with this King of Swords in reverse, because this King of Swords in reverse is very toxic. Like lies just for the sake of lying, fabricates details for no reason. And somebody could be in this King of Swords in reverse energy and try to come to you with this. But I just really feel like you can't be bothered with any of it. Queen of Cups in the upright position, it's like you just trying to like maintain your heart space. Like you just trying to like just be happy basically. Ten of Cups and Four of Wands, like things could be better than they seem. And I feel as this Queen of Cups, you could just be in this position where you're just trying to find the happiness and the peace and the meaning of it all. I feel like you might be very inquisitive at this time, but it's more coming from a heart space than a head space. Like you're really just trying to like feel, okay, with this Queen of Cups energy. You've got the Six of Cups here in the upright position with this Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like there's some type of melancholy in some kind of way, because although things are shaping up, there's some lies from the past that may be becoming like clear to you. it's resurfacing in some kind of way. Somebody is even going back to like their childhood, kind of trying to figure out where everything went wrong at with the Six of Cups and the Ace of Swords in reverse. And with all the planets in retrograde right now, that's not unnatural because, there was some things lost in the translation in the past. Could have been like the way you learned how to love, like the way you learn to see yourself. And so now it's like this 10 of cups and this 4 of wands is like a really happy energy. Like this is a very good energy to be in. Home is safe, family is safe, there's abundance around. But I feel like this 4 of cups and this King of Swords energy in reverse is like what's really kind of trying to destroy that thought for you or that feeling for you with the Queen of Cups. But it's all based on lies with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Like if you're like hearing negative self-talk or negative projection, or you're picking up on some type of stuff external to you, it's all lies. So you want to be clear about that, because with this Ace of Swords in reverse, it's like you could be like still trying to heal some stuff from the past. And I feel like with this 4 of Cups, that's why you really can't be bothered, because you've grown a lot and you're in this space in your life where you feel like anybody that's like lying, telling half truths, just being like vindictive with their words and their thoughts, it's like you really don't have time to focus on that 4 of Cups. So you trying to like clear this energy out. And I feel like this, with the 6 of Cups and the Ace of Swords in reverse, this could be a recurrence of energy that has been lingering around you since like childhood. And now, as this Queen of Cups, very intuitive, emotionally intelligent in the upright position, you're realizing at some point in your life you have recycled experiences with different people, but they carry the same lies and toxic energy of the past. And it can almost, I feel, for somebody, it can almost be disheartening in a way with the 4 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Because this possibly has like put you in a position to where you could be very standoffish when people come in with like love offerings or trying to connect with you on a certain level. Like you could be a little bit emotionally detached because as the Queen of Cups, you're trying to feel something right now that's your own. Like you're really trying to pick up on your own energy so that you can recognize this 10 of Cups and this 4 of Wands for yourself. Let's see, Spirit, what is this King of Swords in reverse agenda, please? Wow, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. To take from you, to create some unhealthy balance in your life. Yeah, so the swords is communication and thoughts. So you could be like intuitively picking up on this person's thoughts around your new happiness. But this person with the 6 of Cups energy, like this is not the same person every time. I feel like this has happened across multiple relationships in your life, stemming from like childhood. Like maybe you had a father or a mother who always put their needs before yours, and so You really had to tiptoe around your own existence. Now, as this adult, you're figuring out that you manifest your happiness and your harmony within your own heart space. But I feel like somebody's kind of like triggered in a way because they're realizing all the unequal relationships they've had in their life. King of Swords in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse. So it was like you always just ran across people who wanted to take from you, whether that be emotionally, Queen of Cups, your thoughts, your time, your attention. It was like every time you come across someone, it's just a take, take, take. And so now, as the Queen of Cups, you like, yo, I'm just pouring into me, pouring into me. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Emperor in the upright. Recognizing your own power, your own control. There's such a silent, stoic energy about you. Wow, yeah. The Emperor and the Strength card in the upright position here with the star. There's a very stoic energy about you. You're you're very like silent and observing. I feel like you want to be loyal to someone, not because you want something from them, but because loyalty is important to you, and that's part of the healing. But I feel like you're just like taking back control of your life, your healing, the way you see yourself, your hopes, your dreams. Like you're taking control of that at this time. Some of you may be kind of like tired, but you're gonna bounce back. You're gonna heal. You're gonna feel rejuvenated. But it is a need for someone to take some type of rest. With the star in the upright, water needs to touch you more. There needs to be more intention in your baths and the way you cleanse yourself. It has to be like very intentional. Spirit says like even when you wash your hair, like washing your hair and being intentional with all the like overload of psychic energy being washed away. I want you guys to understand that we are in a timeline where like spirituality is really being used as entertainment or background noise, and you have to be mindful of that because as our manifestations are happening rapidly, the things that we take in and listen to are happening rapidly too. So you have to be very intentional with your healing at this time. Very with the Emperor, the star, and the strength. You have to be very intentional about your healing, very protective of what you allow your spirit, your energy to, absorb or mingle with, what energy transferences are going on right now. Especially like in regards to sex, love, and romance here. That's very important too. And I know a lot of women pride themselves and men pride themselves on their sexual healing, but you have to be intentional with that too. You have to really know how to protect your energy going into, because like sometimes people love like to like have sex with like a broken toxic person so that they can feel like their energy has healed them. But with the Knight of Cups here and the Five of Swords, love don't need to be no battlefield. Okay? And that's something you guys are recognizing too. I feel too like with this Knight of Cups and this Five of Swords, you could have been in relationships with people. I'm talking romantic, or you could have had like suitors or people interested in you that brought some unhealthy competition into the romance. Like they thought that, you know, this person just feels like you're competition, even if y'all in some type of romantic connection. Some people think love has to be a battlefield or it has to be conflict to make great makeup sex or to create a great story. But this is an unhealthy energy, Knight of Cups and Five of Swords, because this is like someone just wanting to break you but still wanting to be romantic with you. And some of you guys have been in relationships or tried to start relationships with people who embodied this energy. Like they felt like being with you is how they would be able to dominate you, control you, win something at all costs. Like very unhealthy relationship right there. And a lot of successful people, men and women, go through that. They'll get in a relationship with somebody and that person will do little Five of Sword things to like attack them, break their spirit, make them not feel like going on. You know, you could have a friend that's saying I love you, but praying that you don't make it. Five of Swords and Knight of Cups. This is like somebody fucking you and stabbing you at the same time, or hugging you and stabbing you at the same time. That's not cool. And a lot of people think that's the norm. That's how you're supposed to carry on relationships with people. That people are supposed to just like succumb to them. Five of Swords. Break a bitch bullshit. Like, I'm going to be in your life, but I'm going to make you wounded in some area that you feel like only I can heal you in, and that's love. That shit is a war. Knight of Swords energy. Yeah. That shit ain't cool. This person does this shit just, it's like a knee-jerk reaction for them with this Knight of Swords energy, Five of Swords and Knight of Cups. So you just want to fight all the time. There's never no peace. And you always got to break someone and they always got to be like bowing down to you. Don't nobody want to be with nobody like that or around nobody like that. This is like someone like you could be real optimistic, full in the upright position here at the bottom of the deck. You could be real optimistic about life, like really trying to carve a new way for yourself. And then this person, like, I don't think we're going to make it. Seven of Pentacles in reverse energy. You got to be mindful of that. That's mentally taxing, spiritually exhausting, emotionally turmoil. Like, it's just too much. Mm. Magician in reverse, right? Somebody was like doing some type of work on you, right? Magician in reverse with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And maybe for a while it was working or something, but it's not anymore. And so this person already got their vengeful energy out on you some type of magical way here, or they've already like, you know, should have been over it, but they're not. Now I feel like this person with this Five of Swords and this Knight of Swords energy, now it's more like their ego. Like now somebody feels like they didn't break you enough because you're still the fool, happy, traveling light, looking on the bright side of things, still taking a chance at life. You're showing up as the Empress in the upright position and the Fool. So this is like you taking a chance on your abundance. Like, okay, look, I got shit to do. This energy to me is like someone saying, I expect more of myself. I expect better of myself. So I got to start acting like it. I got to start taking chances. I got to start taking risks, investing in myself. This is what somebody's saying. Whatever was going on with this magician in reverse and the seven of pentacles in reverse, it's like Spirit is really reiterating here with the eight of wands in reverse. Like, it's over, it's done. There's no more air, there's no more space there, there's no more nothing to do there. But somebody is very stubborn and diligent about it, and now they're just operating on the lower aspect of our ego. Because you never kill the ego. Let's be clear about that. The ego is there to protect you. You have autonomy. You know when your ego is acting stupid for no reason, and you know when your ego is stepping in to protect you. And sometimes the ego and the intuition can mingle and make your ass boss up on some shit. You be like, I'm so glad I did that. But this person is operating out of the lower aspect of their ego. And so they could just be, with the Five of Swords and the Knight of Swords, they could just be trying to attack you just because their ego is bruised, because you didn't bow down to them in some aspect. You actually rose as the Empress and the Fool. You've got the Seven of Wands coming out. So I feel like some of you know this and you're very guarded. You're very protective right now. You could have just woke up one day and was like, you know what? New set of boundaries. New way of protecting myself. New lines drawn in the sand. I'm really picking that up. This is shocking for someone. King of Wands in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. This King of Wands in reverse was never loyal to you, okay? But they are heartbroken because you have like moved on or cut some type of communication, Eight of Wands in reverse, or blocked them, or you're not triggered by them anymore with the Three of Swords in reverse. This person could have been married, or they could have been in some type of Six of Cups relationship, like somebody they was just fucking with for a long time, so they like common law married, or somebody they just been fucking with for a minute, like they bottom bitch or something, you know. But you are like no longer triggered by that. Seven of Wands energy, because you got Five of Wands still playing in the background. So even though you're showing up as the Empress and the Fool, you have moved on. You're looking at new aspects on how to build wealth and shit for yourself and a stable foundation for yourself. There's background actors and you know, and they're in Five of Wands. Now this could be a group of people that know each other, or this could just be different sets of shit. Like it could be your family, people online, your friends that you thought was friends, you know, work shit. Like it could be like a different group of people, or it could be all one group of people that know each other. But they are in the background, really Nine of Swords, figuring out a way to create some type of chaos in your life. Chaos magic, Spirit says, with the Magician in reverse. They're being like misguided, misled, but they don't see it. You know what I'm saying? So things could be fine around you, Ten of Cups and the upright Four of Wands, but you are still guarded and protected for a reason, though. I wouldn't be surprised if the High Priestess comes out tonight, or the Hierophant. You are like guarded for a reason, because you know somebody like doing something. I feel like somebody is like keeping up mess. Nine of Swords energy with the Five of Wands. Someone is creating like chaos or reckless ass communication with others because they stressed out. Their mind is not seeing clearly. They are like full of worry and anxiety. and you not as the Empress. Like you just could be chilling. So this could be someone who, Five of Wands, misery loves company, wants you to come into their chaos and come into their anxiety and leave your peace. Four of Wands. Your advice is the Knight of Pentacles. Keep doing what you know that works. Okay? Keep doing the things that have made you stable, that have nothing to do with nobody else. Cause see, this this Knight of Pentacles, uh, is on his horse by himself with his pinnacle, which is basically his plan, his guide. You know, get into what he needs to do. Two of Wands comes out. You stay on this track, you are gonna meet up with the right opportunities. You are gonna be able to see different things. You know, get out in the world, travel, see a new life. But if you stick around these crabs in a barrel with Five of Wands and Five of Swords, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. All you gonna do is keep reliving the same old drama. Six of Wands, Six of Cups, the same old outdated arguments you've been in with everybody that stems from long ago. If you don't stay focused right now and get some type of regimen and some type of plan down, Two of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, you will be in this crab a barrel with motherfuckers. Because the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands is like 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords energy to me when I see this. This is like constant gossip, betrayal, backstabbing, burdens, weighing somebody down. And when you become weighed down, you can't even move on your own endeavors. Somebody gotta get up out of this crab in a barrel energy. And I feel like that's why somebody is more grounded now with the Seven of Wands. I just feel like somebody has a new set of boundaries, or Six of Cups energy. These are boundaries that they know they should have set in place a long time ago, that they're being forced to bring into the forefront of their life. No more frenemies, Knight of Cups, Five of Swords. No more competitive romantic relationships. No more bickering with family and all that, like all of that stuff. That has to end. With the Emperor, it's like taking accountability. Like, okay, I know these motherfuckers don't really like me, or I know they like a lot of conflict. Let me move around this instead of feeling like I have to prove something by being in it. Like somebody needs to really start recognizing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Somebody's really gonna see that and be like, you know what? I can't, because it feels to me like with this Seven of Wands energy here and this Five of Wands and Five of Swords, it's like people kind of poking at you, trying to make you prove that you can go to war with them, or be petty with them, or they want to get you into some type of competition, some one-upmanship. And Spirit is telling you, you know, just protect yourself and stay on your path with the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, because there's something greater for you. There's something better. And if you're busy in this shit, this messy Five of Swords, Five of Wands, you won't be able to see the opportunities when they approach, or when you approach them. I'm also hearing too that somebody wants you to like quit your job or something like that, or somebody wants you to like be in the house, in the bed, like this. Somebody wants you to be Nine of Swords. Like, that's what they pray every day, that you be like bedridden, not getting up, not living your life, not getting out in the world. Somebody really wants that. They feel like that will give them some opportunity or something. So this person is operating out of Five of Pentacles. Wow. I said they operating in Five of Pentacles, but they came out as the ace, that's the Page of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Swords. So this is somebody who's like not taking care of their money, not taking care of they shit, not being productive because they so busy watching other people. Page of Swords. This is creating a very stuck delusion for someone. What they're seeing is Nine of Pentacles in the upright. They're seeing someone who's doing what they got to do for themselves, taking care of their business, providing for themselves, doing what they need to do. And this person, Page of Pentacles in reverse, is just dropping the ball just to watch other people do something. But this is the energy of like envy with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Because see, the Page of Pentacles in reverse is an energy like, I'm not going to bring nothing to the table. I'm not going to reciprocate. I'm not going to blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to watch, though. This is the energy. And when they're watching, they're seeing the Nine of Pentacles person who's just taking care of their business and doing what the fuck they got to do to make it. And they're seeing someone that's doing it well. That's why they want to do the chaos, magic, and confusion. This person wants someone to like live a disharmonious life. And God's not about to let that happen just for the sake of someone's envy or vengeful spirit. Cold-blooded. Eight of Swords and Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So they just stuck in like a lack mindset. That's it. It's their whole reality. And see, with the Ten of Pentacles even being present, this means there's something to be grateful for. But with the Eight of Swords in the upright, this person doesn't see that. So they're canceling out their abundance in order to stay in Eight of Swords. This is a false victimhood. Somebody rather be in victimhood than be in abundance, than to be in stability. And also too, this is what the enemy is projecting outward. Cause see, when you're not grateful and you don't move within a spirit of gratitude, you tend to lose a lot of things. They fall from your hands. And this person knows that. King of Swords in reverse energy. They know that. So sometimes people use their knowledge for bad. What's the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, please, Spirit? Five of Cups in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is like, yo, you better recognize what you have before you lose it. Somebody need to wake up. And with that Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, like somebody spends more time just watching others and being inquisitive and exaggerating thoughts. King of Swords in reverse, assuming and da-da-da-da-da, when they could be building something new for themselves. That's crazy. Bottom of the deck, you got the Devil in reverse with the Five of Pentacles. it would behoove, and I said behoove someone to just let go of all demonic energy they building up. Cause somebody with this devil in reverse and five of pentacles, like somebody got had a lot of demonic energy in their heart space. Like that's how they felt they had to be. And see, a lot of people when they first jump into spirituality, they be thinking that's how they gotta be. They be thinking they gotta be dark and evil and vengeful and just straight into baneful magic and shit to be powerful. That's what society is programming motherfuckers to think. That don't even gotta be the first thing you try to do when you jump into magic. First thing you're supposed to do is set yourself up sweet in some kind of way. Not fucking being demonic. Five of Pentacles in the upright with the devil in reverse. Somebody is like leaving behind some demonic ass energy. Okay? I'm hearing like the spell is broken. You know? Ten of Swords in an upright position. Ashe with the Judgment in an upright position. Somebody about to get a new beginning just because they wasn't vengeful. Somebody about to get a new, very sustainable Nine of Pentacles beginning just because they wasn't vengeful and spiteful. Five of Cups in reverse. This could be somebody here with the Two of Cups in reverse. This could be somebody like, I'm hearing like somebody broke up with somebody or something, and they could have been real vengeful and hateful, but they didn't, or something like that. That's why the Judgment is going in your favor, collective. With the Ten of Swords, it's like over. So even if somebody was being like, somebody could be being like vengeful to you for breaking up with them, or I don't know, maybe not feeding a toxic connection that they wanted, you know, with the devil energy coming out here. It's like somebody chose to not feed in to some type of shit that they know could have turned demonic. Somebody like, nah, I'm not feeding into that. Two of Cups in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse. I'm like, nah. Somebody saw like an illusion around some type of connection they were in with somebody, and they hurry up and snapped out of it. That's probably why that Seven of Wands came out earlier with the new boundaries being set. Maybe you're setting boundaries with people that you know aren't trustworthy. Wow, Seven of Swords. Yeah, you are. You're setting boundaries with people that you know aren't trustworthy. With the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position, it's like you're going to be pulled out of some type of crab in a barrel place before you get your fortune. Yeah, Seven of Swords, Spirit. What's the Seven of Swords? Because I feel like you've set some boundaries with people that you knew you didn't trust. I'm feeling like some of you guys got some like intuitive nudge about it. What's going on with the Seven of Swords, please, Spirit? Wow. Yeah, it was. Look, you got the Temperance in the upright position, right? Which is balance, that alchemy. You already had the Star in the upright. So it's like as you started to heal, you started to see, like with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Oh, it's all coming together. As you started to heal, you realized that you had allowed the same energy from the past to settle in again with you. Eight of Cups in reverse with the Justice in reverse. So this is past energy that has been recycled through your life through different vessels. Seven of Swords, though. You realize maybe you have been talking to the enemy the whole time, communicating with people who were programmed to become your enemy at some point. With the Justice in reverse, I'm telling you, you just kind of like setting new boundaries with different people because you realize you can't trust them or they're just not loyal in some aspect. Seven of Swords and the Justice in reverse, they are not loyal. I'm telling you right now. If they were offered something to betray you, they be with it. Yeah. So with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright and the Temperance in the upright, I feel like somebody's having a realization like, yo, I really just gotta like balance all this shit out on my own. Create my own fortune. Put myself in alignment with the things that I want. Spirit, what's this Seven of Swords and the Justice in reverse? Please. The Nine of Cups. What? Nine of Cups in the upright position and the Three of Wands in reverse. Wow. So Seven of Swords and Justice in reverse, it's like somebody just they just want to steal your happiness. Those of you who are tarot buffs, you know what the meanings of these cards mean, even when Spirit talking in a different language. Like, Nine of Cups is your happiness. I asked what the Seven of Swords and the Justice in reverse is. It's somebody who want to steal your happiness. The Seven of Swords is a fucking thief, okay? Someone who's strategically building they whole shit around your abundance, your happiness. You started off with Four of Wands and Ten of Cups. Okay? So somebody want to build their life off of everything you already had before they even knew you. Because this is a sneaky person. Seven of Swords. The Justice in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. I pray they don't get it. I hope they don't get it. That's what they saying. But your overall energy is the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups, so you gonna get it. You gonna get it regardless. The Wheel of Fortune in the upright and the Temperance in the upright, you gonna get it regardless. The rest of your moves need to be silent. Like I told you, that stoic ass energy. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's time to tuck away. Be stoic. Be diligent. Be resourceful. Because with the Judgment here, it's like shit might go your way and then you got to grab at it right when it go your way. Boom. Be resourceful with that shit. Because the Judgment can also represent financial compensation for some hardships. And the Ten of Swords is already out here. Okay? And the Justice in reverse is already out here. So there have been hardships. There have been betrayals. But with the Judgment in the upright, you about to see some type of compensation. Somebody about to see some compensation. It ain't as bad as it seems. It's like as shit gets canceled out, Nine of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Judgment in the upright, you actually get what you want. You actually get what you want. It may not come dressed up the way you had imagined it. Two of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck, but oh, it comes. Trust that. That's why the Devil card came out reversed. The enemy don't have no pull. Even though they think they are God and more powerful than God, spirit, and the divine, they do. They feel like that. That's why I told you earlier they want you to bow to them in some kind of way. They want you to relinquish control of your life, your spirit, your money, your livelihood. The fuck? It's never that serious. Motherfuckers out here so hungry for power and control and whatever else. The 10% of upright. Earth angels don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Sun in reverse with the Two of Swords in reverse. You realize who was raining on your parade for no fucking reason. No reason. You're in a clear mind now with the Two of Swords in reverse and the Sun in reverse. You're in a clear mind now where the low level energy was coming from. Could have been coming from within or it could have been coming from without. That's for you to decide. But it's clear now. Ten of Wands comes out in reverse. And this is a hard reverse because it's like, whew. Somebody like, all I had to do to get these fucking burdens up off of me. 10 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Wands in reverse. Somebody like, you don't even know the fucking half of it. Somebody like, by the skin of my teeth, I let a lot of unhealthy, hard shit go. Somebody like, my whole life I had to fight and carry burdens of probably people older than you. That's why you always grew up, everybody telling you got an old soul or you been here before. No, that's the trauma, nigga. That's the trauma I had to endure and process on my motherfucking own to even be able to stand today. Bottom of the deck, yeah. Queen of Swords in the upright. The Queen of Swords in the upright have been through a lot. Lost lovers, is a widower, lost family, lost friends, been backstabbed and betrayed. Why do you think she the only queen with the sword on her? The sword energy, knowledge, communication, thoughts. She know things. She's seen things. Been through shit. So you damn right she got a sword if you're trying to approach. What are your intentions? Now that you've dropped a lot of shit, with the 9 of Wands in reverse and the 10 of Wands in reverse, you don't even feel like fighting. But with the Queen of Swords in the upright, you still would cut a motherfucker smooth if you had to. So you gotta respect the game. The Queen of Swords is silent in the upright. So just because somebody quiet, don't think they ain't got that thing on them or that they ain't prepared to either read you to filth or put you in your place or to reassert the boundary that they already told you they had in the first place. With the 7 of Wands that came out earlier, I told you guys you're going to be setting boundaries. She got her sword in her hand up like, come close if you real. If you not, I'm going to cut you. Like something. It's like people really feel like that right now. You got the 3 of Cups in reverse, so you around a lot of goofy motherfuckers. 3 of Cups in reverse with the 2 of Pentacles. Motherfuckers that don't know if they coming or going. They in and out of everybody's inbox, gossiping, messy, just doing stupid shit. These are the people that want to approach you or claim they one of you. With the 3 of Cups in reverse, they not. Especially with the 2 of Pentacles, they don't even have a footing on who they are. But I guarantee you, if you ask them, they would know who you are. And they don't. Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy. Very spiteful, greedy. I told you the Hierophant was going to show face. Hierophant comes out in the upright position. You need to stay in your own lane. You need to speak your truth. See, 6 of Cups you had at the beginning of the reading with the Ace of Swords in reverse. I feel like you have been silenced for a long time. Now, you have been silenced because Either some of you grew up in a toxic environment where you weren't able to speak your truth or talk about your abuse or talk about your feelings, and so you just learn how to quiet yourself. And then manipulative Seven of Swords people can see that on you, especially if you're hesitant to set a boundary. If you're always breaking a boundary because you feel like this person needed. Now, as this Hierophant, this is a different level of speaking your truth. You've come into some type of power about yourself, some type of self-awareness, some knowledge, and you moving in a more spiritual vibe. And I'm going to tell you something too. Sometimes when you get into this level, you ain't really going to have no friends. You ain't really going to have motherfuckers that know you. Six of Cups supposed to be cheering you on, having your back, standing for you, helping you. You ain't going to really have that sometimes. So as this Hierophant, you going to have to step out. You already had the fool energy. You have to step out and really speak your truth and just be who the fuck you are. You are not allowed any day after today, yesterday, to shrink yourself anymore, to quiet yourself. That's demonic. Demonic energy will oppress your voice, oppress you to not speak up, to not say nothing. I'm telling you, Hierophant in the upright, you gotta speak out. And when you telling your story, so what? If a motherfucker wanted to be described better, they should have acted better in your story. Okay? They shouldn't have been Seven of Swords and Justice in reverse, backstabbing, backbiting you, or doing whatever the fuck toxic shit you already had to heal from a child. You grew up. And sometimes the thing is like, well, we growing up, unless you grew up in a household that was very spiritual, not religious, but spiritual and shit, you learn at an early age about energy signatures and spiritual things that can help you. But some people were raised in a time where depression wasn't talked about or recognized, spirituality was demonic, knowing things was demonic, tapping in to source yourself was demonic. So motherfuckers grow up and they be conditioned to take abuse because they don't have that spiritual awareness of themselves. And then you will run across a motherfucker who prey on people like that. They pray for people like that. You know, like, I just want somebody to come in and be a sucker and just let me blah, blah, blah on them whenever I want. And you was attracting that a lot because you hadn't come into who you supposed to be. But now you coming in, Hierophant in the upright, and you have to start speaking your truth and setting your boundaries and being, assertive with it. Yeah, see? Queen of Wands in the upright with the Ace of Cups in the upright. Really setting boundaries and being assertive. See, the Queen of Wands is in the upright, top notch. Very assertive. Gets shit done. On top of their schedule. Making moves, networking, showing up in the world. Ace of Cups, this attracts shit to you, like love, opportunities, blessings. And now you can't be quiet about who you are anymore. You have to show up in the world. Very powerful with the Queen of Wands here. Because I'm telling you, the reason Spirit is telling you to stay in this Queen of Wands energy with this Ace of Cups, this is where you're going to find your passions again. This is where you're going to find your happiness. When you was in that Five of Swords and Five of Wands, that crab in the barrel syndrome, you was around motherfuckers that was always, whether they said it to you or not, and you don't got to believe me, I don't give a fuck, but you could have always been around people that was just always wishing that you would fail, wishing that you would be quiet, wishing that you would stop striving for greatness. That's why Spirit always said, like, don't tell nobody your plans, just do them. Because when you tell people your plans, or you talk too much, or you always over explaining what you got going on to motherfuckers, they their like insecurities or doubts or fears, even if they don't say it to you, will somehow try to attach to your manifestations. And then if you're dealing with a real demonic ass motherfucker, while you telling them the things you're excited about or the things you process and are going through, they'll hit you with some stale ass energy. Not even say, oh, I hope you get better, or oh, my condolences. Or they'll hit you with some stale ass energy when you say something you doing good, like, oh, word, oh, that's cool. Or, like, oh, that's what's up. Like, they won't even congratulate you on shit. That's when you know you done told your plan to a demon. Because right after you hang up with that motherfucker or you get from around them, you start doubting yourself. Now, a part of that is that Emperor energy, accountability. But also, Three of Cups in reverse, that's speaking too much to disloyal people, unfaithful people, people who are opportunists, people who won't support you unless in some way it's got something to do with them. So you get around a motherfucker like that, you start talking up your dreams and start talking up your plans, they'll hit you with some stale ass energy real quick. Or they'll be real quiet real quick, or one word you real quick, so then you'll feel like you shouldn't even bring it up no more. You shouldn't even talk about it no more. I'm telling you some real shit right now. They'll do that shit. And then your ass be in a car on the drive home, thinking to yourself like, dang, how come when I told them I found a great vendor and I got a sponsor now, they didn't say congratulations, or they didn't say I'm happy for you, or they just was real stale and quiet. And then you be on the drive home pondering that shit. Now they didn't got you. Fuck that. It's a world want everybody to be vulnerable about the wrong shit. Got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, underlining energy. So you need to be in hermit mode in certain aspects. Let me see. Oh shit, the card fell. Hold on, y'all. Knight of Wands in the upright position. Yeah. Some of y'all are going to be making moves. Bottom of the deck, though, Page of Wands in reverse. Don't revert back. You already showed up as the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Keep the plan, the tried and true. If you know you take a certain route to work every day and it's never no traffic, it's never no drama, you get there with 10, 15 minutes early to spare, but you get this Knight of Swords in reverse ass motherfucker in the car with you and they like, yo, go here, stop here, do this, take this route. It always works for me, and then you 30 minutes late to work. No. You got to make moves. Queen of Wands in the upright, Knight of Wands in the upright. Knight of Wands in the upright is on some type of shit like, yo, they may not seem like they got everything planned to other people, but the Knight of Wands does have a low-key plan. The plan just may not be as structured as the Knight of Pentacles, but they still got some type of plan. It just may be wow, and the gang is stops, and the gang is shit to do, but they got it lined up though. You know, they like, okay, we're gonna stop here for gas because we can get some English muffins and some cappuccino. Boom, that'll take us 7 minutes. Like, they got a gang of stops But they're gonna get to their destination. The Knight of Pentacles is like, look, we ain't got time to be stopping everywhere. Pack some lunch, pack some shit, and we'll stop and get gas and use the restroom an hour into the trip. You know, so they both got a plan, but it's just a little different. But the Knight of Swords in reverse has no plan. So you can't allow somebody to come in with no plan and tell you how to structure yours. Page of Wands in reverse, because when you listen to them and the plan don't go right, they're going to talk about you. Oh yeah, they gonna talk shit about you. But they ain't gonna tell a motherfucker that they told you to do that plan, it didn't work. They just wanted to talk about you. The Page of Wands in reverse just love to talk about some shit. Love to talk about somebody, love to quick talk some shit. No plan on making no moves. They just want to sound and look like they making moves. I don't take no advice from this motherfucker. You're about to be given a new opportunity. The world in the upright position. You're about to be given a new opportunity. And that opportunity might be to get away from some, I'm telling you, man, this Three of Pentacles in reverse. That opportunity may be to get away from some low morale ass motherfuckers, some non-supportive ass people, people who don't want to do the work. Your new opportunity is going to get you away from that type of energy. Ashe, Chariot in the upright position with the Six of Wands in the upright position. So you might be moving to a different position in your life. You got to get, I'm telling you, man, and this Three of Pentacles is still ringing me with this crab in a barrel syndrome. You got to get away from these uninspired people, man. You have to. Because if you don't, it will drain your energy. Pentacles is money and career, but it can also be energy because energy is currency. You have to stay away from uninspired motherfuckers. Okay? Death in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. They gonna drink you dry and keep you stuck in a state of depression and non-growth and no movement. You have to get away from that. I'm being told to tell you again, you're being granted a new chance. Ace of Wands in the upright position. Good news coming in. Some of you guys are going to be on fire, literally, like just a lot of inspiration coming in. Feeling good. But you got to stay away from the uninspired, man. As much as it may hurt, you have to. They want to drag you down. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse. They could just even like always have your name in their mouth on some negative shit. And you could be picking up on it energetically. The Hierophant in the upright. So that's why you really got to stand your ground. Seven of Wands. But with the Chariot in the upright, the Six of Wands in the upright, and the World in the upright, these new cycles that's coming into your life will be successful, okay? Keep it to yourself. The Hermit shows up again at the bottom of the deck, and I could have swore I put him down with the other cards, but yeah, Tower in reverse, okay? You've got the Page of Cups in reverse. I don't like it. I don't like it. Because I feel like someone's is gonna try to like play on your vulnerability, or they're gonna act real childlike in some type of way to like get some type of like energy from you or attention or something. But with the King of Cups in the upright, they're an adult, so this ain't a child, okay? This is an adult who operates in stunted growth. Okay. With the Tower in reverse, it's like you can't take this on. with the Tower in reverse and the Hermit in the upright, it's like some of you, by like staying to yourself and like not showing what you're working on, not showing what you're doing to everybody, is keeping you safe from harm or just unhealthy situations, unnecessary tower moments. Like, you have probably mastered the art of being in hermit mode at this point. Like, you know how to come out, do what you need to do, and get back in. Yeah. That's literally going to be a part of your new life with the world, the Six of Wands, and the Chariot. That's literally going to be a part of your new life. Staying away from the drama, Hermit in the upright, Tower in reverse. And with that Page of Wands in reverse, that Three of Pentacles in reverse, and that Three of Cups in reverse, be mindful of people who come to you to gossip to you about people you love. There might be an energy of that. There's also an energy of people gossiping to people who you love, but they know they don't love you the same way. So this is one of the reasons why you are going to be in hermit mode, but successfully, not to the point where you're socially awkward and in a chaotic spirit here with the Tower in reverse. That's not even it. You're going to be in hermit mode because you have unfinished projects, things you need to tend to, getting back in alignment with your spiritual energy, gaining new perspectives on things. That's why you're going to be setting up new sets of boundaries. So don't like allow anyone or allow yourself to make you feel weird about how you operate in and out of hermit mode. Everything is lining up for a reason with the World card and the Six of Wands. Success, abundance, Chariot, newfound energy, moving forward in a positive direction. This is why you're going to be in hermit mode. Okay? All right, let's move on. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Someone who doesn't even do what you do or like know how much work it takes to be you or whatever is going to tell you like how to do something. But I told you earlier with that Page of Wands in reverse, don't listen to them. Because this person could be living a lifestyle that you don't even care to live. So you want to be mindful of who telling you what you should do. And they're not doing it. They don't know what it takes to do it. Or they're not even living the lifestyle they want to live. But everybody got some jewels based on experiences. So you want to be discerning basically. Because a motherfucker could be in a fucked up position and tell you something that got them in that position. And some people teach you how not to be, basically. But you still want to be discerning at this time. Shout out to everybody who liked the video. I appreciate you. Wow, you got conclusion with strength at the bottom of the deck. So there could have been some things in your life. I'm telling you, like I saw with that 10 of Wands in reverse and that 9 of Wands in reverse, that could have took a lot of strength for you to even get through. And with this conclusion card and this strength card, I just feel like you're coming out better, stronger, wiser. And this is really why, like, you don't have time for a lot of frivolous energy. This card says, this is a time of endings and new beginnings. Drawing this symbol indicates that you have come to the end of some experience in your life and are about to enter a new one. Don't resist the conclusion, for endings are important experiences and will help you build a stronger foundation for your next adventure. This is also a warning to get all the facts before you draw a conclusion about someone. You can't know the whole story if you haven't read to the end. Remain open when an ending is final or a conclusion is correct. This is a sign that a new story is about to unfold. Yeah, and I told you somebody gonna be gossiping about some shit they really don't know about. But on top of that, this is really a time to give in to your new energy. Like, you are changing. As the seasons change, we change. So that's why when people tell you, oh, you changed, you supposed to change. You can't stay stuck in the past, in the old things. And you are drawing conclusions, I told you, about people that you may not be able to trust. That's why new boundaries are being put up. It says you can't know the whole story if you haven't read to the end. And I've told you guys in several readings that sometimes when people come across you, they like to skim through you, like they skim through chapters, find the shit that they need to pass a test, or find the shit that they like and only read that caption. You know, don't allow people to come in and skim through you. Because then when they do that type of shit, they gonna hold you to unreasonable expectations by the chapter that they skim through. They don't even know the whole story. They don't even know the whole you. So you might have people in your life that are literally just talking out the side of their neck about you, King of Swords in reverse, about things they truly don't know. Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Swords, just assumptions based on skimming through something, not knowing the whole thing. The Page of Swords does not know enough at some point to make so many judgments. All right, let's read strength. Just imagine if you played in the NBA and you was a great player. And every time somebody came around you, all they wanted you to do was play basketball. Even on your off day, even on your off season, even when you was eating breakfast. They like, oh, well, you could just bring your breakfast to the court. Like, don't allow people to hold you in some kind of space. All right, the next card you guys got was Strength. This card says, sometimes life will present you with challenges that you think are too difficult to endure. Does it seem as if nothing goes your way and that everyone else appears to be having a good time? Be strong, my dear. Drawing this symbol means that no matter what is happening in your life, you have the strength to endure all experiences. Like an ancient oak whose trunk cannot be uprooted by the mightiest storm. You will know a strength that comes from within. You will win this game of life. You have the strength to face any situation now. Yeah, you have the strength in the upright. The wheel of fortune, the world. Like everything is changing. But like I said with this oak tree, even when the wind changes and the seasons change, that oak tree is still standing strong. So it's like you can weather any storm right now. Shift your perspective if you feeling like you can't. The next card you guys got coming out is number 38, Deceit. All right, let's read this. And that's another fucking thing, too. That's also defeating. If you speaking life into a motherfucker and giving them solutions and options and trying to show them the healthy way or the more successful way to do some things, and all they want to be on is some sad shit, you gonna have to lead them there. You have to. Not saying if they like someone close to you that you abandon them completely, but you can't take on that shit. Because with this strength energy, it's like you've seen a lot. So some of the stuff people may go through, yeah, it may seem really tough to them, but you weathered the storm and you got a solution. But if people don't want solutions and they rather stay stuck in the problem, you have to honor that and you have to move forward. Because you have to think about your mental health and your spiritual health and your peace. You got to understand sometimes people don't want solutions. Okay? The problem feels better than the solution sometimes. You honor that and let a motherfucker have that. And you go do what you need to do. Because you would be stressing yourself out about a motherfucking problem, and they'd be keying and laughing and having a good time all through the problem. But the way they related to you, it was like it was the worst thing ever and they needed some help. And you'd be more stressed out about somebody's shit than they are. And they'll be having a great time in it. That's why Spirit telling us to stay in hermit mode, not of other people's business and other people's problems. All right, deceit. It says, when you choose the symbol of deceit, be very careful about your motives in making your choices. In the house of night, there is one who has betrayed herself, and all those who looked up to her. I am also warning you that someone may be stabbing you in the back. But I told your ass earlier, someone could be hugging you and stabbing you in the back while they're hugging you. Regardless of the circumstances of your question, I warn you about deceit. There will be a price to pay for betrayal in all forms. Only you know how much it will cost. That said, although the energy of betrayal can be seductive, I am stronger. You are forewarned. And I said, don't let nobody bring you into no drama, no gossip, no deceitful ass energy. Because as soon as a motherfucker get you on some, yeah, I like him, but, or I like her, but, boom, you wrapped up in the deceit right there. You wrapped in. You already a whatever. A co-creator of the deceit. So somebody might be trying to do that shit with you. Or they will be. Or they already have. It says, the energy of betrayal can be seductive. The reason the energy of betrayal can be seductive is because motherfuckers like power and they like feeling like they know something that somebody else don't. And they like the euphoric feeling they get, the sensation they get when they all wrapped up in something toxic with each other. They love that feeling of like, oh, we all in on this toxic thing together. They love the secret. The deceit is the secret. They love that shit. They get a thrill on wicked whispers and oh, also thank you, spirit. Somebody needs to put protective crystals in their children's room because I feel like um there's some type of entity whispering like wicked whispers that's really got the child acting like erratic and shit. So make sure when you cleanse your space, you make sure you cleanse their space too. But yeah, with this deceit energy though, this is number 38, which breaks down to the 11. So this is something that's prominent. Like, so just be mindful of like who's around you. Because somebody like saying they love you, but like mad at you at the same time. So they're kind of like going to whoever they think knows anything about you too and like saying deceitful things. That King of Swords in reverse earlier. But that's not going to be for everybody, but still. That's why that Seven of Wands came up. Protect your energy and your thoughts, your space, your home and shit. On this deceit card too, it's a woman. Look at her. She look like she thinks she the shit. And the only way that they can maintain this energy of being the shit is if they kind of like throw somebody under the bus or paint someone in a bad light or do some like envious demonic shit. Like, yeah, this person just kind of like wants you to like disappear so that they can like uh take on your likeness, invisible and forbidden. Wow, that's crazy. Yep, somebody wants you to like not be around so that they could take on your likingness and get everything that's like meant for you. And this person is in the shadows with the deceit energy. Just lurking in the background, in a dark room, always in a dark space. Even if the sun is shining, they in a dark space. All right, you got number 17, strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. All right, this card says one dilemma with living in a world you feel you must protect is that you fear other people intruding on it, disturbing the delicate balance, so you hold on tighter to whatever you have or whatever makes you you. The truth is, your inner world is richer than most, and it's an imaginative paradise or hell, depending on your state of mind. When you receive this card, please just let go a little and notice how this gives you room to interact and engage with loving others. And this, therefore, helps you to recreate your world anew. It's likely you will choose carefully who you allow in, but at least one person does need to be let in, at least one. Security blanket needs to be shown the door just for the moment So yeah, you are gonna be more discerning about who you let in. But I remember I was saying earlier that it's like you just kind of want to be loyal to like somebody. Like you, loyalty is important to you. And what I was really trying to translate is like you want to let somebody in to trust and to be loyal with, and have that healthy camaraderie with. But it's like you have to be discerning, and you've got your guard up, but at some point you're gonna have to be vulnerable enough to trust somebody. But you're in the process of recreating your world, so it's not gonna be that easy. But you have to start preparing yourself to like let somebody in. And I feel like somebody gets uncomfortable with that and they just like, yeah, but every time I let somebody in, it's the same betrayal, the same drama. So that might be a part of somebody's shadow work they have to do. Being like vulnerable and open again. Wow, you got autumn is my last hope. Excuse me, autumn is my last chance. Please don't lose hope. And we are officially in autumn. All right, let's read this game. All right, this card says time to stop relying on others for that comfort, warmth, and sustenance that only true self love can bring. Waiting for others to give you what you need will be a long and lonely, bone chilling wait at this time. So look at what you already have and turn to it and feast on it. Learn to love and appreciate the apple in your hands and save the seeds of self love and plant them. For this is one remaining magical apple comes the gift of wisdom. Comes self love, comes abundance, and comes the knowledge that you are the person who deserves to care for and love your own self. Once you just take a big bite of the juicy apple, you will be committing to helping yourself. And then you will be free of the need for approval, shelter, and rescue. There is only one true rescue, and it comes with the miracle of self life. Go ahead, eat the apple. Wow. Yeah, ain't nobody coming to save your ass. But you showed up as the Empress, so that's that self love, that's the star, the temperance. You are gonna figure out a lot of shit about yourself. Oh, I forgot to mention that this card is number 6, 6 of Cups. And if you look at this person, they look like they have been like orphaned or left out from a young age. So you really had to learn how to like re-love yourself, reparent yourself, unlearn a lot of shit, you know? But this ain't your last chance. But I feel like with the energy of autumn, this is the time to wrap things up, to get things in order. You know, shit is changing so much in the world, you know. And you got to create your own reality, your own destiny. Or you going to be fucking some background character in somebody else's. That's literally how it go. All right, gang. I love you guys so much. Shout out to all my moderators, everybody who was in the chat. Anybody who has booked with me, purchased from my websites. Shout out to my loyal subscribers and my new subscribers. All right, you guys have a good cycle, and we'll check back in later, and I'll see what's going on with you. All right, guys. Love you. Sending you love, peace, and balance.